Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about working with multiple functions, and this is a part in section 1.3 that isn't really stressed, but it's more of a prerequisite to composite functions. Alright, so there are different ways we can work with functions. For example, if you're given f plus g of x, this is the same thing as saying f of x plus g of x. Okay, and the same holds for f minus g of x. So that would be f of x minus g of x. Simple as that. You can also do this, so this is plus and minus. So how about f, if I'm doing this right, yes I am, f times g of x would be f of x times g of x. And you can have f over g of x, which is f of x divided by g of x, provided that g of x is not equal to 0. Okay, that is 0, not 6. So now we can take this information and we can work with functions. So for example, if I have that f of x is equal to 2x squared plus 5x, and that g of x is equal to, I don't know, x over 3, then let's try to find out f plus g of x, f minus g of x, f of x times g of x, and last but not least. Alright, so we'll do, this will be 1, the plus. So really this is just f of x plus g of x. So that's just 2x squared plus 5x plus x over 3. And that's all we're finding. So that's 1. Here's 2. So minus would be 2x squared plus 5x minus x over 3. And if you did it the other way, if you did g of x minus f of x, then you would have to distribute the minus to each term in the polynomial. Okay, so this will be 3. Multiplication, this is just, oops, I forgot to mark this as 2. Alright, so 3 multiplication, it's just 2x squared plus 5x times x over 3, which is just this quantity times x, everything, divided by 3. And this turns out to be x cubed plus 5x squared over 3. And finally, we have 4, f divided by g of x. So that would just be 2x squared plus 5x. Okay, that's f of x divided by g of x is x over 3. Okay, so here we have a fraction and a fraction. And what you can do to this is simply just bring this and multiply it by the numerator. So now we have 3 times 2x squared plus 5x over x, which is equal to 6x squared plus, why am I blanking, 15x over x. And you could go simplify this even further. You could take an x out, right? Factor out an x, and you get the x's cancel, and finally you're left with 6x plus 15. That was the biggest one we've done here, and this is just working with functions, simple multiplication, division, adding and subtracting. All right.